Hey guys, this is Leviathan, and welcome back to episode 4 of Wizard101. In the last episode, we finally got enrolled into Ravenwood, and now today we're going to be doing side quests because I want to get some of those out of the way before we start going to Cyclops Lane, which is our main quest right now, including Triton Avenue and Firecat Alley, but we're starting with Cyclops Lane. But before we start doing side quests, I just want to mention, if you haven't noticed already, that I'm wearing different clothes, and that's because off-screen I went to the bazaar and I bought some level 5 gear. So you can see that we have this hat, which gives us some storm accuracy, this robe that gives us some health, and some boots that give us some more accuracy, because we need that accuracy in the beginning areas. Also, I bought a wand that has a myth wand attack, and there's a reason why I did this. It'll become apparent later, probably when we're doing Triton Avenue. I'll explain it when we get to it. I also bought an Athame, which gives me 25 health and 20 mana, an amulet which gives me a Lightning Bat's item card, which is actually a little bit more powerful than a regular Lightning Bat, because a regular one is 245 to 285 damage, while this amulet gives one that does 285 to 325, so that means currently this is our most powerful spell. I bought a ring that gives 25 health. I bought a deck that gives us more space for cards, because before our deck could only hold 14. This one holds 16. And also, I got a couple of things from one of my other wizards. I brought over a permanent mount, from my fire wizard. This is a griffin mount. And I'm going to be using this. I might change it eventually, but for now, this is the only mount I have that I can give to another wizard. So, as you can see, Griffin mount. We'll move faster with this, so it should help videos go by a little faster when we're walking. I also brought over a pet, a Franken bunny pet. It was not easy for me to get this pet, okay? It's kind of hard to explain for people who aren't familiar with the game, but it was really difficult to find somebody with a good storm pet that would hatch pets with me. And I'll explain more about pets when we turn level 7, because that's when we can actually get into pet training and stuff. But for now, this pet is the one that we're going to be using. Now, again, I'll explain more when we turn level 7, but for now, I'll just say that it gives this card Healing Current, which is normally a card we wouldn't get for much later. It's a healing spell that can heal either 100, 400, or 1000. So it has the potential of being a really good heal, but also not a very good heal. Also, if you see under the card, it says may cast infallible spell. That means that this pet might randomly cast a spell during any time of the battle. And this spell is actually from a school that we normally wouldn't see until we are about level 50, because there are special schools that you can only see later. And I'll get into those when we get to them. That's a long time away. So, yeah. But for now, this pet is pretty good for Storm Wizards, so that's why I thought it'd be good here. Alright, so starting with side quests, there is a side quest in Old Town that I want to pick up really quick. I think it'll be a good place to start, because it takes you to a place that you normally wouldn't be able to go to until you're level 20. It's like a sneak peek. So, if we come to Old Town here, and we get down here, there's this bear who's named Balder Goldpaws, and this is what he has to say.
I am Balder Goldpaws, a trader from far-off Grizzleheim, and I've just discovered this world. I have sailed across the great sea of skies, establishing new ports to trade my wares in. I would like to establish trade relations with the merchants here, if they be friendly. Can you help me? If Prospector Zeke is here, go speak to him. Then speak to your treasure card dealer and anyone who sells furniture. If you can do that for me, I will be thankful.
Alright, so this guy is from a place called Grizzleheim, and he wants us to talk to Prospector Zeke, anybody who sells treasure cards, and also a furniture dealer. So let's first talk to Prospector Zeke, since he's the easiest one to find.
Hey there, young wizard. How's it going for you so far?
You explain that Balder Goldpaws asked you to help set up trade relations between Grizzleheim and Wizard City.
That's great. Old Zeke's always happy to do business with the bears. Tell Balder I'll trade with him.
Alright, so we actually have a treasure card dealer in the library over here. And I realized that I haven't actually explained what treasure cards are yet. So let me do that real quick. So treasure cards are special cards that you can get from fights, or you can buy them. They're pretty common. Well, certain ones are, at least. There are some special treasure cards that are kind of hard to find sometimes. But they are cards that you can only use once, and then they disappear forever. So if I wanted to use this treasure card that we got from Lady Oriole from Unicorn Way, I can only use it once. Not that I would want to use it anyway, because it is a life spell that costs 4 pips. So it would take a really long time, and it's not even from our school, so it makes it even more difficult to cast. So, alright, let's go talk to our treasure card dealer.
Hello there, young student. Welcome to the library. Can I help you find any book or card in particular?
You tell Mr. Argleston about the trade agreement Balder is trying to set up.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I would be happy to trade treasure cards with Grizzleheim. I wonder if we can set up a library exchange program.
Alright, so he's happy to do it. Now, for the furniture, there is a guy in the shopping district that we can go to. We might be going there later, too, when we turn about level 15 or so, because we can buy our own house from there as well. And really, I only really use houses for gardening whenever we get to that level, but maybe I'll get into housing during this Let's Play or whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Let's first talk to him first.
Welcome to my shop, young wizard. Can I interest you in some furniture for your dorm room?
You tell Mr. Quickhammer about the flying boat with the trader from Grizzleheim.
That's great. I offer a selection of furnishings from across the spiral. Adding imports from Grizzleheim will certainly be good for my business.
Alright. So everybody that he asked us to talk to has agreed that they will trade whatever they do with Grizzleheim. So we should probably go back to Balder and tell him that everyone is willing to trade with him. So here we go, back to Old Town. Alright, here we go.
Did you get agreement from the 3 merchants? Good! You have brought 2 worlds closer together. You have my thanks. I would like to reward you for your help getting your merchants to agree to trade with my world. Would you like to take a quick trip with me to visit Grizzleheim, my home? It will not take long now that I know the way. You can greet some tradesmen from Grizzleheim and see if they will trade with Wizard City. In Grizzleheim, speak to Thrain Stormfriend, Vider Silverthread, and Dane Goldright. Let them know I sent you with word of new trade partners.
So this quest is going to take us to Grizzleheim, which is a side quest world. Everything there is completely optional. You never even have to do Grizzleheim if you don't want to. I will do Grizzleheim in this Let's Play as kind of a main thing, because I do feel that the side worlds, because there's a couple, the side worlds are worth doing, at least like the main quest of the side worlds. Maybe not the side quests there, but this is going to give us like a small sneak peek to Grizzleheim, so here we go. Alright, so this is Grizzleheim. It's a very, what's the word? I don't even know what I was trying to say. I don't know what word I was trying to think of here. Anyway, let's talk to the people that he wants us to talk to. Oh wait, actually, I remember this. It's really weird. They spawn you from over there, by that boat over there. Wait. They spawn you by this boat that's here. And then you would expect them to make you think that you would have to walk through this door and then talk to the people. But this guy, I remember, you talk to him and he acts like you've already talked to the other people. So I'm going to go in the order that they apparently want you to go in, even though it doesn't make sense.
Welcome, young outsider. Where are you from, and what can I do for you?
You explain that you're from Wizard City, and that you're here to set up trade with Grizzleheim.
Sounds good to me. I'll trade with anyone with gold in their pocket.
Alright. How about you, sir?
You there. Can I interest you in a new robe? This is a cold land, and you should try to stay warm. What size are you?
You explain that you're not robe shopping. You're here to set up trade with Wizard City.
Trade with Wizard City? I can certainly do that. I will have to get some smaller sizes in stock, though.
Alright, so the final person here.
You look like you could use a new rune-carved ring. I have just the one in stock.
Before he tries to sell you something, you explain about the trade agreement.
That sounds like a great idea. Sign me up. You should head back to tell Baldur that we're willing to trade.
Yeah, so you can see how he said we should go back to tell Baldur that we're willing to trade. He says that even if you talk to him first. So, yeah.
They are in agreement then. Good news! We have done well this day. Ready yourself. I will take you home now. It was a pleasure working together. I wish you well in your future journeys. You may be unable to return to Grizzleheim right away, but when you do return, your visit will be marked by kind words and open hearts.
You must be at least 20th level to return to Grizzleheim.
Alright. So, let's see. What's a good side quest to do next? Let's see. I remember this one. Alright, here. I'm going to pause it really quick, and I'm going to try to find a place that has a good side quest that we can do. So I will be right back. Alright, so I'm having a little bit of trouble finding a good side quest to do. I think this is the only other one that we can currently do that has any, like, worth at all. Because most of the other side quests are, like... I only really like doing side quests that are important in some way. Like, the one we just did took us to a world that we normally wouldn't be able to go to yet. So that's why I thought it'd be worth doing. But, I might just do this one really quick, and then we might just go straight to Cyclops Lane, because I'm having trouble finding another side quest like that. At least from what I remember. I only really remember... I've memorized most of the quests from Wizard City because I've done them the most times. So, I think we'll just do Headmaster Ambrose's quest here, and then we'll just move on to Cyclops Lane. So here we go.
I want you to introduce yourself to Diego, the Duel Master. He manages the arena. The arena is just inside the entrance to Unicorn Way, on the right.
Alright. So now we can go talk to Diego. He had a quest before, but that was just to introduce you to PvP stuff. So, I didn't really care about doing that, so... But this one actually teaches you some stuff about fights in general, so yeah.
Greetings. My name is Diego Santiago Corriquez Ramirez III, champion duelist.
The Duel Master bows with a great flourish of his cape.
The arena is a wondrous place. Students come here to hone their skills with magic, practice against others, and gain endless glory and fame. To try your hand against your classmates, enter the arena and step into the duel circle. If you train well, perhaps you can develop skills to rival even the great Malistaire, yes? What a duelist he was! He's the only person I would not want to duel in a real fight. Luckily, we only sparred for practice. Speaking of Malistaire, did you know that he and Cyrus are twin brothers? I wouldn't be surprised if Cyrus was helping Malistaire with all this mess in Wizard City. You should tell Ambrose to keep an eye on Cyrus.
Oh, okay, so that actually wasn't the quest that I thought it was. I think it actually is this quest right here. The one that I ignored before. But what he said was interesting. Cyrus Drake, the myth teacher, is actually the twin brother of Malistaire. So that is very interesting. I think this is the quest that... let me just make sure really quick.
Greetings, young wizard. I am Diego, the duel master. You have heard of the illustrious wizard versus wizard duels, yes? Any wizard can duel another wizard in the arena, either in a practice duel or a ranked duel. And once you reach level 10, you will be able to compete in proper tournaments. To duel another wizard, you must first enter the arena. Go inside and look at the arena pedestals. Then come back to me.
Alright, yeah, I think this is the quest I was talking about, so here we go. So this is the entrance to the PvP arena, and we have to look at all of these, You know, I've never actually paid attention to what these are. What are these, actually? They're like floating pieces of paper over a chessboard. And, do these say anything on them? I can't really tell. Wait. Oh, they say names on them. I think those are names. I can't really tell. Okay, let's just, look at them real quick.
The leaderboard pedestal allows you to see your standings. It shows you how your rating compares to other duelists. Each season of Wizard versus Wizard duels is known as an age. The length of an age is something of a mystery. Every time a new age begins, the leaderboard standings are annulled to give every wizard another chance to shine.
Alright, so like I said, I don't PvP very often, but I kind of know how this works. If we go into our book here and click this button, PvP, every time we do a PvP, not a tournament, but just like a ranked match over here, this number that says 500 next to private, that'll go up, and the higher it gets, the more that private title, I guess, would go up as well to like sergeant and, you know, stuff like that. So tournaments, I'm not really sure how... Oh yeah, it says third age up there on the top. So I guess every once in a while they like reset all of it, so it gives everybody a chance to be at the top of the leaderboards. So let's look at this tournament one.
The tournament pedestal will let you join tournaments, but you must reach level 10 before you can use it. You can win special prizes by competing in tournaments. I will tell you more about them when you are ready.
Alright, so let's look at these two now.
To compete as a ranked duelist, click on the ranked pedestal to create a challenge, or to accept another wizard's challenge. You have the chance to win arena tickets, which you can redeem for prizes. And every win will increase your PvP rating. However, if you lose or flee a duel, your PvP rating will go down.
Alright, I guess I didn't need to explain that because he did, so...
You can simply click on the practice pedestal to create a duel or to accept another wizard's challenge. Practice duels are not recorded and do not affect your PvP rating, but they are a fantastic way to hone your skills.
Alright, so usually, the very few times that I do PvP, I usually just do practice PvP. I rarely ever do ranked PvP, so, yeah.
Now you know how to duel another wizard for practice or for ranked status. Don't forget to bring your arena tickets here to redeem for fantastic rewards.
Oh yeah, if you win, actually, I think you get some if you lose, but if you do a ranked match, you can get arena tickets, which you can trade in for prizes and stuff.
And remember, the ranked PvP rating lasts for an age. Once a new age begins, everyone's rating starts at 0 again.
Ah, it wasn't the quest I thought it was. There's a quest that he does that makes you go into the arena and tells you more about combat stuff. I guess that wasn't the right one. Well, anyway, the one that he... the one before when he said that Cyrus was Malistaire's twin brother, that's a very good quest line to do here. So let's go ahead and tell Headmaster Ambrose what Diego thinks of the myth teacher being Malistaire's brother.
Diego thinks that Cyrus is helping Malistaire cause all this trouble on Wizard City, eh? Oh, Diego shouldn't be spreading foolish rumors. Cyrus is a good professor. I trust him completely. I'm sure you heard that Malistaire Drake used to teach at the Death School. He was once one of our best professors, very powerful and compassionate. He loved discovering secrets of power. The only thing he loved more than power was his wife, Sylvia. May she rest in peace. If only she was still with us, things might be different, but even death cannot be undone. Speaking of issues concerning Malistaire, one of his favorite students, a boy named Duncan Grimwater, has been tackling a ghost problem over on Triton Avenue. Can you inquire as to whether he has heard anything from his old professor? We need to know if Malistaire has been contacting former students.
Alright, so first of all, we just learned some more about Malistaire. He had a wife who died, so that's kind of sad. Also, I was kind of hoping to avoid all the other streets until we actually get to them. I didn't really want to go to Triton Avenue until after we finished Cyclops Lane, but I guess for the sake of this side quest, we can go to Triton Avenue this time. Because this side quest does have some story elements to it that explain some things about Malistaire, so it's a good side quest to do. Next episode, though, I promise you that we will go to Cyclops Lane. So, yeah. But for now, let's go to Triton Avenue just for the side quest, not the other thing. The main quest. Alright, so this is Triton Avenue. Just ignore all these enemies everywhere. That's the girl we're supposed to talk to for the main quest right there, but we're going to ignore her for now.
So, the headmaster's still worried about Malistaire. If you ask me, I think Ambrose needs to quit blaming Malistaire every time something goes wrong in Wizard City. Malistaire Drake was such an inspiring professor. Most consider him to be the greatest necromancer of our time. He understood life's limitations and strove to face them unafraid. Ambrose has suggested for me to stop practicing the death arts. He even suggested I give life a try. Ha! But I keep studying on my own. Maybe one day I will be as powerful as Malistaire. If you want to find out more about Malistaire, maybe you should talk to an old friend of his wife. You have heard what happened to Malistaire's wife, right? No? Oh, if you're interested, go talk to Gloria Crendel in Old Town and ask her about Sylvia Drake. Those two women were close. She could tell you more.
So, we should go talk to Gloria Crendel in Old Town to learn more about Malistaire's wife, Sylvia. Which, I think this comes into play multiple times. Malistaire's wife, that is. So, this should be interesting to learn a little bit more about her. And him, actually. So, Gloria Crendel is right here. So let's go ahead and talk to her.
You want to ask me about Malistaire's wife, Sylvia? Oh my, yes. I knew her very well. She taught the life magic class before Mulinda Wu. I sure miss her. What happened to her was such a shame, poor dear.
Madame Crendel becomes forlorn as she relives the sad memories.
Say, there is something you can do for me, child. Would you go find the scrapbook Sylvia and I made together? It would mean a lot to me to have it back. I'm not sure how, but Sergeant Skullsplitter has it. Could you go to his tower on Triton Avenue and get it back for me?
Alright, so we just learned that Sylvia Drake, Malistaire's wife, used to teach the life magic class before Mulinda Wu did. So that's very interesting that Malistaire, the death professor, was married to a life teacher. And we're still not sure how she died just yet. But maybe once we get this book from Sergeant Skullsplitter, we will find out how. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, he's just telling you about these things that we're standing on.
So you've come for the scrapbook that belonged to Malistaire's wife, eh? Pity she caught that cold and died. Well, I won't allow you to have it. I will deny him any kindness after what he denied me in life. As for you, wizard, prepare to join the ranks of the undead and serve me.
Yeah, we already defeated one freaking dumb skeleton. I'm pretty sure we can do it again. Alright, so here we go. As like I said before, I'm going to try to take out the minion first. Let me delete some of these wand attacks. So I'm going to put on a lightning strike, and then next turn I'll use our lightning bat spell for the first time, and I'll use it on the minion, so yeah. Ooh. Alright, so that minion just put a trap on us, which increases damage if one of them casts a myth spell on us, so that's not good. But let's go ahead and cast this lightning bat. Alright, here we go. Oh, and even with the lightning strike, we still fizzled. Oh, that's not good. Let's try it again. Oh, this time he put a trap on us. There we go. Lightning bats. 300 damage. I'll explain why it did more damage than it was supposed to in a minute. For now, I'm going to use a heal. No. I'll do Thunder Snake and then heal. Okay, good, he fizzled. Oh, we got our Healing Current card. Should I use this? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete a Thunder Snake. Delete a Pixie. And I'll use Healing Current right now. Oh, it did the 1,000. Alright, so we got another Lightning Bat. So let's use Lightning Strike again. And then cast Lightning Bat next turn. Here we go. Oh, we actually got our more powerful version. This could... No, actually, no, it won't. He has 345 health left. This only does 325. So it might be close. Ah, if we could actually get a spell through. Alright, let's try this version of it then. At least he's fizzling too. There we go. $265. Oh, and our pet actually cast that spell. This should actually help, because this increases accuracy. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, that spell that I said from earlier that our pet may randomly cast during battle. That's what this is. There we go. There goes Sergeant Skullsplitter. Alright, did I left a mark, right? Pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, close enough. Alright, so we got the scrapbook back, so let's give this to Gloria Crendel.
You were able to get the scrapbook from Sergeant Skullsplitter? Oh, good. I was so afraid it was lost forever. It contains all my memories of Sylvia.
Madame Crendel begins to thumb through the old scrapbook.
Now let's see. Ah, yes. Sylvia had such a wonderful laugh. It was so sad when she got sick. She caught a nasty cold and wouldn't get better. They tried everything to heal her, but nothing worked. Imagine the greatest life professor being struck down like that. She was dying, and that was that. Poor Malistaire couldn't stand it. It broke his heart having to let her go. He was never the same afterwards. He withdrew from his colleagues, even from his brother Cyrus. Well, thanks for bringing the scrapbook back to me, child. I am forever grateful.
Alright, so Malistaire's wife died kind of abruptly because she got sick and she just would not get better. Even with people trying to heal her, she just wouldn't get better. So that's kind of sad for Malistaire. But anyway, I guess in the next episode we will continue with main quests going to Cyclops Lane. As far as I know, those are really the only important side quests, for now at least. Unfortunately, once we finish Wizard City, I'm gonna be a little bit, I don't know, I'm not gonna know as much as I do in other worlds because I've done Wizard City a lot because I used to play this game without a membership, and you can only be in Wizard City for that, so that's why I only know a lot about Wizard City. Once I get to Crocotopia, which is the next one, and then Marleybone, Mushu, all those ones, I'm not going to know as much. So I still don't know how I'm going to work with side quests with that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just do some side quests on screen and then do some off screen. Maybe I'll do some off screen before we go to Cyclops Lane. But for now, I'm just going to leave this episode here. Next time we'll go to Cyclops Lane, and let's see, what did he want us to do in Cyclops Lane again? We can actually check if we click this button here.
There's a kid on Cyclops Lane named Nolan Stormgate. You should talk to him. He sounds like he's in trouble. He's dealing with the giants there and has been asking us to send students. Better go see what he wants.
Alright, so we need to help Nolan Stormgate with the giants on Cyclops Lane, so that sounds fun. And we'll do that next time. So this has been Leviathan, and see you guys later. Goodbye.